I just got back from Italy 5 days ago. My first time there, and it's been a lifelong dream. I have to tell you, it was everything. But before I left, I made myself a promise. I was not going to spend a single moment of that trip uncomfortable. Not physically, not emotionally, not in any way, because I know myself. When something is off, when my feet hurt, or my clothes are annoying me, or I'm scrambling for something I should have packed, I'm not present. I'm in my head, and I refuse to be in my head in Italy. Italy changed something in me, and I'm still trying to figure out how to exactly put it into words. But by the end of this video, I think you'll understand exactly what I mean. So before I left, I packed intentionally, streamlined but thoughtfully. Everything I needed or thought I needed, and nothing I didn't. And part of that was making sure that the clothes I brought actually worked, felt good, moved with me, because nothing pulls you out of the moment faster than clothes that are annoying or irritating you. This part of today's video is brought to you by LilySilk, a brand I've admired for a while, specializing in silk, cashmere, and natural fiber pieces. When they reached out, the timing was perfect because I was already thinking carefully about what to pack. I chose 5 pieces for Italy, and I want to show you how I wore them. These straight leg pants were absolutely everything. They're wool and silk blend, and they are just incredible for traveling. They have a tailored front pleat, hidden elastic waistband at the back, so they look polished but feel comfortable all day long. They're great for sightseeing, dinners, long walks, and they held up so beautifully through it all. I love this tank top. It is made from silk and viscose knit. It's lightweight, breathable, and it has a really fitted body-hugging structure to it, almost like a second skin. I wore it layered under my blazer on cooler days, and it was perfect. It's a base layer that looks polished, not casual. This crew neck knit top is just so soft. It's baby cashmere and just the right weight for warmer days. I wore it in Venice when it was sunny with a bit of a breeze, and it was perfect. Warm enough to feel comfortable, light enough not to overheat. I felt dressed up but casual at the same time. It looked great with the straight leg pants. This cable knit sweater is one that I reached for constantly. It's 100% cashmere. It's got a relaxed, slightly sheer cable knit, so it's warm without being heavy. I wore it under my blazer on most days, and when it got too warm, I'd just take it off and throw it over my shoulders. It went with everything. This and the straight leg pants were basically my uniform the entire trip. And this little guy, I used this on the flight to and from Italy, and on nights when I couldn't get to sleep. It's pure silk, incredibly soft against your skin, blocks slide out completely. And silk, because it's naturally temperature regulating, it doesn't feel hot or sticky against your face. This beautiful maxi skirt is made from silk charmeuse. You can feel the quality the moment you pick it up. It has this beautiful subtle flare at the hem that makes it move beautifully when you walk. And it's so versatile. I can wear it with sneakers, loafers, or even heels. And I'm saving it for a date night with my husband. But the combination I kept coming back to every single day is the cable knit sweater and these straight leg pants, because together they just worked. They were so comfortable, pulled together. I never once had to think about what I was wearing, and that's exactly what I needed. All the links are in the description below with the size I wore noted next to each one. Welcome to my little room in Rome. We just took a train from Venice to Rome. Thought I'd give you a little peek at these tiny rooms. And here, I don't know if I can show you, I take a step down and then, okay, let's see. Maybe I'll turn you around. But there's my bed, then a couple of feet of that step. And yes, let's turn you around here. So I'm walking in from my room, my very cozy looking bed. And I've got a really tiny little bathroom with a little step up. And there's my bathroom. Sink. That's cute. They gave me slippers. I really don't need them. for the one night, and then the shower right beside the toilet. But you know what? It's got everything you need, just a little bit squishy. Oh, look at that. Okay, there's the laundry. Oh, I do have a fridge. That is good because I have some cheese that I've been dragging around with me. Oh, that's nice. And I've got more closets here for hanging up stuff. Yeah. Little end table. I mean, they just have to make use of the space they have. I do have a full-length mirror here too. Okay. Little desk with a stool that I just pulled out. I even have one of those little things for my suitcase. I already looked out that window, but I'm going to show you this window. I just opened it up. They have air conditioning on in here, which is nice. But this window, oh, maybe not that side. I'll leave that side closed. But we're looking right across over here to another pretty building. I mean, everything is pretty here, and that's the street, basically. And there's people eating, because that's what we do here. So I had the right clothes. I had everything I needed in one carry-on. There was nothing to chase down and nothing to stress about. And then I got to Italy and I just got to be there. I want to tell you something about this trip that I didn't expect. Usually I travel with my husband or with family, and this time I traveled with my friend. And it was both our first time in Italy. Two women, two friends, and nobody else's time to consider or pace to try to match. And I have to tell you, it was so different. My husband is a go, go, go kind of guy, and I love him for that. But sometimes we're just out of sync on what we want to do. And this time, every decision was ours. Where to eat, how long to sit there, whether we wanted to skip something we'd booked because we just wanted to wander. Basically, we were in pretty good sync the whole time we were there. We kind of felt the same about what we wanted to do, what we wanted to eat, when we wanted to slow down. So that was really nice. There's something about traveling with a woman friend at this stage of life that I can't really quite explain, but it was a nice change. I think it's because she gets it. There's no need to explain why you want to sit with a cup of coffee for an hour and it's not wasting time. And she gets it that the meal is the point, not just the fueling for the next step in what we have to do. And well, Italy just met us exactly where we were at. We're both now retired, we're both over 60, and we just wanted to kind of have our first taste of Italy for all the things we've heard about it and probably romanticized in our dreams about what it would be like. And we got to experience that, and it was a lot of fun. What I noticed in Italy, and I mean really noticed, not just observed, is that people there are not performing enjoyment. No, they're just enjoying. A table of friends who've clearly been there for a while, more than 2 hours, ordering nothing new, just talking. A couple sharing something small at a bar, no phones out. People walking slowly by, not because, they have to be anywhere, but just because they're relaxing. Nobody looked like they were trying to make the most of their time. They just were. And I'm talking about the smaller areas and villages that we went to, not exactly in the tourist centers, the big cities that we visited. And I thought, this is what I'm after. Not Italy specifically, but this feeling of being exactly where you are, not already thinking about the next thing. And that's so important. I really have struggled in the past about being in the moment, and that's what I'm craving right now. Just being in the moment, not planning the next thing right away. So, what actually changed? I think it's this. I stopped trying to make the most of every moment, and I just lived them. And it turned out it was more than enough. I'm sure you felt like this too, that sometimes you wonder, where did that time go? Was I even there? Did I even enjoy it? Because you weren't in the moment. Hi, I'm Anneli if you're new here. I'm a wife, mom, grandmother, and newly retired nurse, and just figuring out what this next stage of life will look like. And I think Italy just showed me a big piece of it, and I'm excited to start this new chapter. Comfort isn't luxury, it's preparation. When you've taken care of the small things, the right clothes, the right bag, the right toothbrush, you really free yourself up for the bigger things. The meal that goes on for too long, the street you wander down for no reason, and we did a lot of that. The friend across the table who totally gets it. Those are some special moments. That's what I want more of, and I think you do too, and that's why you're here with me. Subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out, and I hope to see you in the next video. I hope you have a great week. See you then. Bye.